this is just a quick demonstration about doing a lesson when we've just got a printout of some information. We haven't really done an awful lot of preparation for it, but some days you don't have a lot of time to prepare. There. So, today we're going to look at something from history. We're looking at something from, just for practice, HISTOR and Y. Very nice. History. And we are looking at what happened to Anastasia Romanov. Romanov. And look, here's a picture. Have a look. See? There. It's like a photograph, isn't it? So, would you say she is a lady or a child? Is Anastasia a lady or a child? What would you say? S, H, E, she, I. Touch it. S, she is. A, C, H. Go on, you're doing so well. C, H, touch the I, L, and touch the D. D, she is a child, yes. She is a child. Now then, you might get a little clue from the name. Romanov, Anastasia Romanov. If you were to take a guess about her nationality, I'd say I gave you two options. She could either be American or Russian. American or Russian. Which one would you guess? Russian, yes. So A or R, you chose R. So, who was Anastasia? She was the youngest daughter of the last Czar of Russia, and you spell Czar, C-Z-A-R. The last Czar of Russia, who was called Nicholas II. And he ruled between 1894 and 1917. So Nicholas II was the last, what? The last what of Russia? C. You need to go all the way to the Z. You remember? Here it is. Right the way down. Right the way down. Here. Touch the Z. Oh, you find a struggle to get to that Z sometimes. Try it with a pencil. There's a Z. There it is. Touch it. Push Z and then A and R. And just for practice, if you were to do the equivalent of a Tsar in the United Kingdom would be a, what would it be? A, K, I, N, and you're there, 1 over G. Yes, the equivalent in the United Kingdom would be a king. Okay, so in Russia, Anastasia was called a Grand Duchess, which is very similar to our equivalent of a princess. So a Grand Duchess in Russia is like a princess in the United Kingdom. Do you know the names of any of the princesses in the United Kingdom, I wonder? Maybe if you think about William and Kate, do you know what their daughter's called? She's a princess. Do you know her name? Let me know if you don't. Oh, C, H, A. I wasn't sure you'd know that. C, H, A, R. One over for the L. Shaw. Don't get stuck. L. That's nice. O. Try doing it with that finger. You seem to want to use that middle finger all the time. Touch the T. Come on. T. Okay, we'll let you use that long finger for now. It's a double T and then E. Charlotte is a princess in the United Kingdom. She is William and Kate's daughter. Now then. So she was like a princess in Russia. People who knew Anastasia as a child said she was clever and mischievous. What comes to mind when you hear the word mischievous? Mischievous. A, B, I. A bit what? Try with the pencil just so I can see. N, A. Oh yes, you're right. A bit N, A. You're doing well, moving your arm. A bit further down. Come on, you were there. U, very good. N, A, U. Bit N, A, U. After the U would be, just touch the U again. I'll give you feedback. U, now go to the next letter. N, A, U. Touch the G. G, H, T, and like a bit naughty. Yes, mischievous. A bit naughty. A bit like Isabella really, isn't it? She's a bit naughty but in a sort of a cheeky way, isn't she? She just kind of makes you laugh a little bit when she's being a little bit naughty. I think that mischievous people are quite clever as well there. She had 3 older sisters and a younger brother. Now the children grew up in the Romanov royal palaces. So they grew up in the palaces, which had belonged to the family for 300 years. So where did she grow up? She grew up in A, P, A, L. Very good. A, C, E. Name a palace in the United Kingdom. B. You're right. Yeah, touch it. U, C, just over one. Book, I. Good. Go on, after the I would be N. You're there. Go on, move your arm, touch it. G, then. Booking. Ham. Do the ham. H. If you need the pencil, that might help you. Do the H. H. A-M. Go on. A and M. I'll just help you when you need it today. Yeah, so she grew up. They grew up in the palace. A bit like in our country. Our palace is called Buckingham Palace. Now then, I wonder if you've ever dreamed of living in a palace as a prince. I wonder what you think it would be like. What do you think if you were a prince living in a palace growing up? What do you think it would be like? I, T, it, W, O, U, L, D, it would, B, E, it would be, F, it would be F, U, it would be F, U, keep it going, F, U, L L O full O. After the O would be F. It would be full of S. Keep it going. E R V. Yes, after the V would be, keep it going, go on. A and come on, keep your arm moving, you're doing so well. I'll hold the board lower. N and T and where? Must be S. It would be full of servants. It would be full of, so it would be very strange, wouldn't it, having servants, people bringing you food, people making you your bed, people all rushing around, keeping the place clean and tidy. Be a very strange life. A lot of people think that it would be a very luxurious and easy life being a prince, but actually it wasn't like that for Anastasia. She had chores to do, jobs to do, like her brothers and sisters, and she had to spend her days learning. So she was basically, homeschooled, learning literature, foreign languages, and at night they slept just on basic sort of cots, basic beds. They didn't have big, luxurious four-poster beds or anything like that. So it wasn't quite the luxurious life that you might think. Anyway, so she was mostly raised by her mother, and she was part of the Russian Orthodox Church. Russian Orthodox Church. Which meant that she regularly went, they called it the service Mass, went to Mass, and she learnt about religion from her mothers and her tutors. So it was called the Russian, what type of church? O R T H O D O and X. And I would guess that is very similar to church that we have in the United Kingdom beginning with C. Could you take a guess what type of church it would be beginning with C? Touch the C to start. C. Give you another clue. Second. Yeah, you're right. A. Second letter is A. C A T. Oh, excuse me. After the T would be. Go on. After the T would be. There. C A T. Touch the T again and get the rhythm going. Touch the T. There. T and H. Cath. O. Go across to the L. All the way to the L. Catholic, we want. Touch the L. Go on, you touch it. You touch it. L, then I, then C. If I see you freezing, I'm going to really give you lots of prompts and help. So similar to the Catholic Church in the UK. In 1905, another influence entered Anastasia's life through her mother, and his name was Grigory Rasputin, R-A-S-P-U-T-I-N, Rasputin, and he claimed to be a holy man. The Empress Alexandra believed that Rasputin could heal her son, Alexei, who had quite a rare blood disorder called haemophilia. Oh dear. So, let's just take a break and take the word influence. What comes to mind when you think of the word influence? You could think of influence or influential, something that comes to mind. Influence or influential, something that comes to mind. A P E R. Do you know that? P E R S O. Go on, keep moving your elbow. Move your arm. A person. So when you think of influence or influential, the thing that comes to mind is a person. W H. W H. Go on. We're doing so well. W H. Come. Did you want the I? Touch the H again. W H. Oh, a person who. E. E. A. C. Who each. O. Go on. O. Who each. O F. You. Who each of us. A person. Who each of us. This is good. Go on. You're doing so well. Lift your elbow. Person who each of us. T. R. I. E. S. T. O. 2. A person who each of us tries to see. Oh well, yeah, that's good. Keep it going. Go on, move your elbow. See where you're going. C. Touch the C again. You looked like you were going for the O, but I wasn't sure. Touch the C. C, then O, then C, O. Come on. That arm's getting stuck again. P and there you are, all the way down there. Y, a person who each of us tries to. Oh yes, that could be an influencer. You know, sometimes it can be things like fashions, can't it? You know, a famous person buys a particular outfit or makeup clothes, and then everyone else buys it and copies it. So they would be an influencer. Is there anyone that influences you particularly? Any person? Can you think of anyone in particular? You can just tell me yes or no. Go on. Anyone that you can think of that influences you? No. Okay. Not at the moment. Right then. So look. So this man was introduced into Anastasia's life, Rasputin. But most of the people of Russia had a different opinion of Rasputin. They believed he was a fraud. They believed he was a fraud. And they said he had too much influence on the royal family. So Rasputin was a F R A. You're good. F-R-A-U-D. Yes, Rasputin was a fraud. And at the same time that this was happening, Russia had entered the First World War, and there was heavy loss of life and food shortages, so many were beginning to turn against the Tsar. February 1917, problems reached boiling point. It's an interesting phrase. Problems reached boiling point. The people of Russia revolted, and they forced Nicholas II to step down as Tsar. So, boiling point, quite a dramatic thing to say. What does that mean to you? I-T-M-E-A-N. And go on. It means T-H-I. Yes, after the I would be T-H-I. Keep it going. T-H-I. Go on, use a pencil if you need to. N-G and. It means things. C. Go on. Touch the C again if you need to. Get the rhythm going again. C. A. M. Doing so well. It means things came. T. O. 2. A. Very good. There you are, you're there. H. E. A. And D. It means things came to a head. Very good. Things came to a head. Yes, so what happened was Nicholas was forced to step down as Tsar, and the entire family, including Anastasia, was put under house arrest. House arrest. Guards watched them constantly. So under house arrest would mean K, E, P, kept, I, N, kept in. Go on. Kept in. T, H, E, kept in the P, yes, A, go on then, after the A, L, then A, yes, finish it off, then C, and E, kept in the palace. Well, you'd think, well, that wouldn't be so bad, would it? Kept in the, not got long to go now, kept in the palace. Okay, but listen. Soon, though, the Russian people fought against each other in a civil war. On one side, the Bolsheviks kept Anastasia and her family captive in a house in the Ural Mountains. So they were moved from the palace into another house in the Ural Mountains. And then on the other side, the White Army sought to rescue the family. So there was two sides in the Russian Civil War, the Bolsheviks and the White Army. Which side was it that supported the royal family? It was the, go on, W, H, I, T, E, A, R, M. Yes, it was the White Army that supported them. Right, so listen. Eventually, the White Army found the house where they were being held and they tried to rescue them. However, the royal family was nowhere to be found. They learned that the Tsar had probably been assassinated. Assassinated would mean, just a simple word for assassinated. Assassinated would mean K-I, I'll take that I, L, right, L-E, and the assassinated would mean killed, yes. Assassinated would mean killed, yes. So, for years though, many people hoped that other members of the family had survived, and so began the decades-long mystery of the last ruling Romanovs. Many people came forward over the years claiming to be one of the family members. Many women said they were Anastasia. Why would they do that? Why would people pretend that they were Anastasia? T, to, be, E, to be, F, A, M, O. You're right, to be F-A-M-O, do the U and the S. To be famous, yeah, people would pretend, because lots of people just want to be famous. Well, that's one reason, but also, don't forget, they were the ruling family, so they were wealthy, so they would want to do it to try and really claim the Romanov fortune. One of these people was someone called Anna Anderson in the 1920s. She claimed to be Anastasia, and she maintained this story till her death. But after she died, a grave was uncovered, and it held the remains of most of the members of the Romanov family. Not Anastasia though. They tested Anna Anderson's DNA against the remains and she was found to be unrelated. So, what actually happened to Anastasia? Well, it wasn't until 2007 that they found another grave site, and that revealed that she, and along with her brother Alexei, died with the rest of the family at the hands of the Bolsheviks. And a Russian Orthodox church was built over the site where they were once imprisoned. And that was the story of Anastasia. There's been movies and books written about it because it was a mystery as to what had actually happened to her. Do you like mysteries? A, M, Y, S, T, E, R. Go on then, go to the Y if you want it. Let's try with the pencil, that might help. Touch the Y. A mystery. Oh, is that H? A, carry on. A mystery has M. Just the M. Next letter would be, go on. Go on, after the M. Nearly done. A mystery has M if you want it. M. Go on. A. Good. N. And mystery has many. Write that down. So A. Mystery has many. This is really good. Go on. Many. Has many. Go on. P. O, S, S, I, B, nice, L and E, many possible, S, go on, next letter, O, always tell yourself next letter, S, O, push your arm if you want the L, L, S, O, L, go on, you're there, U, T, yes, go on, push your arm, I, O, push your arm if you want the N, looks like you're hovering over it, N and push your arm, push it, go on. S, a mystery has many possible solutions. Anything else to say, or have you finished? Mystery has many possible solutions. I, T, go on, A, K, E, I, take, S, S, go on, keep it going, I'll work it out. I take S, go on, move your arm, go on, I'll hold it low, S, where? Let's try, tell you what, just try this other hand for a minute. I take S, we just reposition just to finish it off, we're nearly done, go on. Oh, you want to go back to that one, go on then, S, A and T and I and, you're there, Sa, T, yeah, go on then, touch the S if you want it. Right, touch the I again. I'll give you a lot of feedback. S, F, A, C. Come on after the C. Touch the C again and I'll give you lots of feedback. C, satisfaction, T, I, O. Touch the O again and I'll give you lots of feedback. O, and look, it's easier for you to move your arm then to the next letter. I take satisfaction. I take satisfaction. Okay. Oh, okay. Move your arm. F, R, O, and M from T and H, I, T, H, I, H wouldn't make sense again, so go on, H, T, H, keep it going, go on, go on, go on, just finish this bit off. I, N, okay, K, I, N, G, for thinking. Mystery has many possible solutions. I take satisfaction. I'm guessing that you mean from thinking about all the possibilities and all the options. It's good because it engages your brain a little bit, thinking, oh, well, I wonder what did happen. I wonder if Anastasia did escape and went and lived somewhere happily ever after. I wonder what all the options could be. Okay. All right then. Is that finished, or did you want to do it any more? Finished. Very good. Well done, Chris. That's very nice. There.